I mentioned that, we deal with patients' lives, we deal with treatment, and how we engage in that customer can, kind of ease the tension. We don't necessarily know initially what's going on with that patient, what kind of ailment they may have. So that initial engagement that you have with them is extremely important. But how do you deal with, that irate patient or customer? How do you deal with a customer that may be difficult? Would love to hear from you guys about different tips on how you deal with it. I definitely give eye contact. That's my main thing. I give eye contact with my customers. I try to speak always in a clear voice, not overbearing, but not underbearing, with confidence. Confidence is such a important aspect of phlebotomy. It can't be stressed enough that you must uphold and sustain confidence when you are with patients. You have a needle that is being inserted into their body and extracting blood. It's so important that you maintain a sense of confidence when you're performing that task, and a sense of compassion and empathy, that they may or may not be afraid of the process, because we both see from the very young to the very old. Maybe somebody had a phobia, or maybe somebody had a really bad experience. So that's when customer service and client services kicks in when you're dealing with various patients. So thanks guys for joining. If you get a chance, tap the screen. Don't be mean. Share this great information with your people out there. So again, I mentioned phlebotomy. Good morning, phlebotomy. My name is Javon Harley with your health coach, and no, not Obama, but I appreciate the compliment. But in phlebotomy, what we are doing is a key element or connection to what the doctor has to help with the patient's treatment. So I mentioned that on previous tests, that I can't stress that enough, that it's so important on what we do as phlebotomists. So that's why the customer service aspect of that is extremely important, that you connect with your patient and that you communicate clearly and that you know what their needs are. So the second half of that is this: you have to know what their needs are. Not rushing in, not just assuming that they are always comfortable with the process. Really kind of being in tune with them and their needs. Thanks again for joining Vegas Body Man's Dimitri. So again, how do you deal with those difficult or those situations that are sometimes uneasy? You sometimes have to, kind of take yourself out of the situation and kind of, put yourself in the patient's shoes and see how they may react to the process of drawing blood. I'm from Ukraine. Thanks, Dimitri, man. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate. I have a great following overseas. Your Health Co is an international company. I haven't gotten over to Ukraine yet, but my plan is to visit and plant Your Health Co in every country, in every city around the world. That's my ultimate goal, is to do that. And what Your Health Co does, a part of customer service, is to be really engaged in the need of the customer. And what better yet is to provide a affordable rate. Oh, Turkey, great. Thank you, my Turkey. I've been to Turkey as well. Love Turkey. What we provide at Your Health Co is an affordable rate for customers to lagging. Oh, okay. I'm probably in a bad area, so give me a couple more seconds, Dimitri. Thanks. But customers or people need an affordable way to pay for healthcare. I'm not sure how all the healthcare is in other countries. I've only been exposed to a few healthcare systems in other countries, but here in the U.S., it's not as easy as you would think. And you know what? I was in the Navy. It starts with an A. So it was one of the main capitals. We were off the coast, and so that's when I went there. I'm trying to remember the name. It's been so long ago, so forgive me for not remembering the exact place, but I have been there. But thanks for joining. First time on Periscope. But Turkey is a beautiful country. That I do know. And so customer service and engaging with your customer and your patient is extremely important. And we do that by understanding and knowing their needs. I think that's one aspect of it. And again, as I mentioned, I really give a lot of eye contact. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rolling. I got a meeting that I got to make it to on time. So forgive me for being in the car and not paying attention straight to you guys. But it's awesome, really, to be with you guys. Your HealthCo model wants to provide health care for all at an affordable price, especially in the form of blood work. And I would love to hear from my Russian, Ukrainian, Turkey groups, everybody who is out there who can give me insight on how things are in your country. So I always look forward to talking to you guys. Thanks again for coming on, and I will see you on tomorrow's post, where we'll have more in-depth talk about what's going on in the phlebotomy world. But definitely you want to do better and always improve in your customer service approach. Thanks again.